What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you all are having a great day. For today's video, I want to talk about the Utah Jazz. Do they have a chance at competing for an NBA championship this year? Let's get into the video. So obviously the Utah Jazz are a very experienced, very veteran-leaded team, and they play defense, they play offense, they do everything the right way, and they have a 23-5 record, the best record in the West, and the best record overall in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell, he's playing at a very elite level. After Shaq criticized him on TV for not having the elite levelness that he needs to be one of the best players in the league, I think that motivated him a little bit, obviously, because now he's one of the best players in the league this year. And they have great shooting with Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic. They have Mike Conley. They have a lot of good pieces. Rudy Gobert, with the defensiveness. They have a lot of good pieces that they can put around to help compete for the championship. They've been in the playoffs the past, 4 or 5 years. So they have that playoff experience. They just haven't been able to advance like they wanted to. They had a chance in the bubble. Obviously, they blew their 3-1 lead to the Nuggets. I think the year before they lost to the Rockets. So, they have this, they get to playoffs, but they don't know how to capitalize and to move on and advance in the playoffs. And I think that's the next level to the Utah Jazz of what they want to do to get to that next level and to that next playoff reach that they want to get to. Now, with the Jazz, they've beaten a lot of great teams. They have the Clippers coming up twice. They have the Hornets, and then they have the LA Lakers. So they have a tough stretch right there, 4 games. They've already played a tough schedule, but these 4 games will really show me and a lot of NBA fans that this Jazz team this year is really here to play and really here to compete. I know the regular season is one thing, but if you can get wins against top-notch opponents, especially in the West, and against the teams like the Clippers, the Lakers, the Nets, teams like that, that really shows that you're a great team and that you can compete with anyone in the NBA, no matter if it's the regular season or if it's the playoffs. So, to me, I can't wait to see these games, how they perform in these games. It'll show what they're made of, really what they have in store. And I'm a big fan of their defense. That not only do they score, and they score a lot, but they play defense and they hold their opponents to a lot less points than them. And that's the key to winning. Defense wins championships, going back to that. So if you have a great defender like Rudy Gobert, he's an all-star for that. He gets a lot of block shots, gets a lot of rebounds, corrals the paint so no one can really drive on him. That's a great defensive piece to have. Then they have Mike Conley, great defensive point guard. Then they have Donovan Mitchell, great defensive guard. Bojan Bogdanovic, Joe Ingles. They have great defensive players that can help win them the championships, help win them the games. And to translate to that, when they go to the offensive side, all those guys that I mentioned are great offensive threats. Rudy Gobert can roll, alley-oop, Donovan Mitchell to him. Donovan Mitchell shoot the threes. Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic, they're the three-point shooters. So, they have the pieces to be able to do it. And not to mention, they have Jordan Clarkson, 6th Man of the Year candidate, that can just come off the bench and drop 20 every night. So, they have a great team all around, every piece that you need to win a championship. It's just that we've never seen them get past that mark in the playoffs, like get past the first round, get past the second round. We need to see them actually advance and do things in the playoffs before we can actually say that they can win a championship. Based on the regular season, they can. But I need to see what they can do at the start of the playoffs, how they play their first series, and if they can advance to the second, how they play in that. I need to see all that combined to see if they really have what it takes to be a good contender in the West and overall in the NBA, Either way, I'm a huge fan of them. I'm a Cleveland fan, but, obviously my team's not really doing that great this year. But I like seeing other teams, other new teams being good and taking the crown off from these elite other teams. So I hope the Jazz do end up having a great playoff run or finish off the regular season strong. I would love to see it. I hope they get it together. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If your NBA team is doing well, let me know. And do you think the Utah Jazz have a chance at competing in the West and for the championship? Let me know. And be sure to like this video and subscribe.